What do you do when your life feels like a pile of ruins? In today's devotion, through the story of Zerubbabel, we discover a powerful message of hope, restoration, and God's faithfulness. There are seasons in life when we stand before ruins. The ruins of broken dreams, lost opportunities, shattered relationships, weakened faith, or unmet expectations. Like the people of Judah returning from exile, we look at what once was and wonder if restoration is possible. Into that moment of discouragement, God raised Zerubbabel. The task before him was overwhelming. The temple lay in ruins. Opposition surrounded him. Resources were limited. The people were weary. Yet God's message was clear, not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, says the Lord Almighty, Zechariah 4 verse 6. God did not promise Zerubbabel an easy path. He promised his presence. The mountain of obstacles would not disappear because of human strength, wisdom, or influence, but because God's Spirit was at work. Perhaps you are facing your own mountain today. The damage may seem too great. The years may feel wasted. The foundation may appear buried beneath disappointment. But the God who called Zerubbabel is still the God who restores. Notice that God did not ask Zerubbabel to create something from nothing. He asked him to rebuild. God specializes in taking what appears ruined and turning it into a testimony of his faithfulness. Every stone laid in obedience became evidence that God had not abandoned his people. The same is true for us. Restoration often begins with small acts of faith, a prayer, a step of obedience, a decision to trust God again. What looks insignificant in our eyes can become the foundation of something glorious in God's hands. And the greatest encouragement is this: Zerubbabel's work pointed beyond a physical temple to God's greater plan of redemption through Christ. The God who rebuilt his house in Jerusalem is the God who rebuilds hearts today. So do not despise small beginnings. Do not be intimidated by great mountains. Do not measure God's possibilities by your limitations. The God who laid the foundation through Zerubbabel also brought the work to completion. And what God begins, he is faithful to finish. The ruins are not your final chapter. God's restoration is. Watch him rebuild what you thought was lost.